must a man walk down before you come?
What's up, everyone? I'm Jared, and this is this week's episode of Music Mondays.
Hi, I'm Callie.
Hi, I'm Nicole. Today we're going to talk about how different genres of music relate to poetry. So all three of us like different genres of music, and we're going to show how each one of those relates to poetry in some way and how all of them relate to each other. We each chose to talk about the same subject, which is love, because there's so many different ways that you can talk about love and poetry in general. So all of us are going to pick the same subject and then talk about the lyrics and how they relate to each other.
What inspired us to make this video was the recent news of Bob Dylan winning the Nobel Prize for Literature. What most people are upset about is the fact that Bob Dylan is a musician and not a poet. But what we're asking is there really that big of a difference between the two? So our video today is going to explore the difference between music and poetry and if it is really that different.
We all picked different songs to display our main topic of love. My genre was hip-hop, and the artist I chose was Chance the Rapper. In his song Interlude, That's Love, in the popular mixtape Acid Rap, he displays the passion in his lyrics for loving someone. Here's some lyrics and a video of Chance performing it.
I've seen it come back and forth. You hit the nail right on top of the head. I know you've seen it all before, but when it looks you in the eyes, it ain't nothing you could say, but that's love.
I really love that song, Jared. As a big Chance the Rapper fan, I know that a lot of his words are really inspirational. Something that I like about these lyrics is that he defines love, which is different for every person, but he does a really good job summing it up. Another cool thing that is a part of the song is the fact that he personifies love, which is something that I think you wouldn't expect to find in a rap song.
One of the things that I really liked about these lyrics was the saying, "You really hit the nail on the head," because personally I like sayings and cliches in music because it forces the audience to really think about what that saying means to the artist and what he really meant by it in the song. Everyone sort of knows, like, you really hit the nail on the head, what that means, but if you put it in a song or you put it in a poem, it probably means something else to that artist.
My favorite genre is EDM, and even though a lot of people are used to listening to electronic music without any words, a lot of artists do use words and poetic techniques to get the same points across as other genres. The song that I chose is called I'm in Love by Kygo, and it's pretty easy to figure out what the song is about, but Kygo uses his words and his music video to display a different type of love than people are used to seeing. He uses a more realistic version than the easy, simple way that a lot of people view love in the media.
I seen you lying for 4 months in front of me. Now we're single enemies. It's cold blood. Come back to me. Come back to me. I knew you couldn't stand to be here on your own. Knew you never last with someone at home. Now you're crying back. You forget what you. For 4 months in front of me, and now we're single enemies. It's cold blood. Come back to me. Come back to me. I knew you couldn't stand to be here on your own. Knew you never last with someone at home. Now you're crying back. You forget what you are.
Callie, I really like this song. I don't normally listen to EDM, but phrases like crawling back and come back to me in the song really showed me that even though the couple fought with each other all the time, at the end of the day they would always come back to each other. There was really great imagery through some simple lyrics in this song.
One of the things I noticed about the song was an immediate rhyme scheme. So the two words claim and blame really go well together in the song. The singer of this song can be compared to the speaker of a poem, for example. So the speaker of this song is saying that they'd rather die than take the blame for what they did, so there's no reason for them to stay. It's a really strong message, and it really goes well with those two words that rhyme. My favorite genre of music is pop punk. So there's a lot of bands that you've probably heard of, like Fall Out Boy, Panic at the Disco, and there's some other bands that people haven't heard of, such as like Taking Back Sunday and Cartel. Today I'm going to be talking about Panic at the Disco and one of their songs, which is called This Is Gospel. Not only is the music video really cool, but the subject of the song is about one of their former bandmates who struggled with drug addiction. So it's really cool to listen to the song and pull out all the poetics, like the metaphors and things that he talks about to discuss this sore subject.
If you love me, let me go. If you love me, let me go. 'Cause these words are knives and often leave scars. The fear of falling apart. Truth be told, I never was yours. The fear of falling.
This was a really good song choice, Nicole. Something that I really liked about it was the metaphor he used, these words are knives that often leave scars. I think that it's something that could have come off really cliche, but it works really well in the song. Another really cool thing is that he uses really simple words in the chorus, and as soon as the next verse starts, it starts using really complicated words that I think most people have never heard of. It reminds me a lot of my songs where simple words are used to explain a really complicated concept like love.
Like Callie said, the words being knives were great images that really stuck out to me. Sometimes love can be hurtful and words can really hurt someone. So it was great to see a pop punk song that everyone could relate to on the topic of love.
Who knew that Bob Dylan winning the prize for literature could inspire us this much?
I know, Nicole. I wish cool things like this would happen often so we could have more cool Music Mondays about literature.
I agree. It was so cool to relate these songs back to poetry. Even though I've known you guys for a while and known about your music taste, I didn't know what most of these songs meant.
I agree. Even though I don't listen to these types of music often, I never would have thought to analyze the lyrics of songs that I don't listen to. So it was really interesting to not only look at the lyrics, but look at the performances too.
Same here. I guess music and poetry aren't that different after all.
Well, guys, that looks like all the time we have today. So join us next week on Music Monday where we'll be discussing the origin of rock and roll.